It bet not start tweaking. Y'all, Sunday. Yo. What y'all on? Hopefully, let me see something real quick. Hit that like button as soon as you get in. Bet. How it's looking, y'all. Let me know. How it's looking. Hey man, we got a lot to talk about. Like, it should be straight, man. Better not be doing all that extra lagging or nothing like that. It better not be doing no lagging, no nothing. What's good with it? It's a lot to talk about today, man. It's a lot to talk about. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna share my screen in a minute, and we gonna obviously, man, we gonna look at some things. We gonna talk about some things, and y'all know how we do it, man. I'm gonna give y'all my breakdown on it. What's good with y'all though? We talking about Pats got lucky today. Nah, we ain't get lucky. I doubt it was luck. Definitely wasn't that. Y'all got lucky last week. Shouldn't have won. We came through this week, and then I did what we had to do. Ravens versus Dolphins, game of the year. Hey, that game was crazy. I'm good. What's good with you, Smoke Dog? That game was crazy. Man, Charleston White, we got a lot to talk about. DJU, his whole interview with Kyro. I'm going to pull it all up. I'm going to definitely pull it all up. We're going to talk about it. I want to get y'all under. I want to see how y'all feel about it. After y'all see like what I got to say towards some of the things, I want to see like what y'all feel about it, because y'all know my breakdown. And every time I come out here and talk, everything correlate with the Bible, but every day it ain't going to be no overly, spiritual Bible talk for me. So, I'm going to get on and talk on some of the things that I see that's happening in the world. Y'all know, man, first game without a sack in 4 years. Who had that? First game without a sack in 4 years. I don't know what that is. Who you talking about? Oh, the Steelers game. Oh yeah. That O-line. Our O-line was doing that. But yeah, man, I'm going to probably give it to maybe like 3-4 minute mark. So, man, when you get in, definitely hit the like button for the boy. I'm going to give it to like the 4 minute mark. Then I'm going to share my screen. And we going to talk about, I don't know. Honestly, to me, niggas is weird. It's a lot of weird. I keep telling y'all, watch out for these people who they just trying to monetize off of what y'all attention. They don't really, it ain't no substance in their work, man. These niggas is just out here, just taking up the space for real. That's how I feel. Yeah, I had to get a new laptop. I had to get a new one. The last one, it wasn't doing what I wanted to do. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. I'm finna go on here, share my screen real quick, pull up this video, and then we gonna talk about Charleston White first, bro. He first up, cause it's just crazy how everybody thought that this man shot himself, but he was lying. Like who does this, bro? Like, how old are you first and foremost, and then you look at the we gonna look at it together. We gonna go through it all together. We gonna look at it, just everything, man, just everything. I'm gonna skip it to probably about right there. Like this don't make no sense to me, but I want to see how y'all feel about it. He was lying, bro. He was lying. Lying. Don't make no sense that grown men, they do things like this. Like, man, all I'm just trying to tell y'all, these situations is for us, breaking away. You feel me? Like, I know that niggas' hearts be in the right place, but you still, once you got a platform, you have you feel me, an obligation to how you do certain things. How you feel me? If a kid looking at the Charleston White, you feel me, since he gets so much love and so many people And you feel me? Just the fan base surrounding him because he's funny, and then he do speak on a lot of real things. I will say that Charleston White definitely does speak on a lot of real things. But like, man, anybody doing things like this, man, you know, YouTube don't 12 hours ago. Everything is just to monetize, like just to gain. Look, he got 21,000 views and 12. I mean, you know, he charged the White, he gonna get that. I ain't gonna say on his own page, he don't be really getting it like that. But like when he gonna say cheese, obviously, you know, they tune in. But clearly people was gonna tune in crazy after they thought that he, you know, got shot. I love definitely didn't want to play that. But yeah, man, before we even get to it, I just want to say, like, bro, anybody that is out there and you think that you gotta trick the people to gain their attention, that's weird, bro. Like, I just feel like, you know, obviously I ain't judging the man, but can't y'all say that is this not weird to y'all? Like, you feel me? Then we got a lot of wait till we get on the DJU subject, bro. Wait till we get on the DJU subject and we get on that topic and we watch this. I ain't even really watched the Kyro interview and really what he said about Tay. I just read the headline. But let's play this real quick, man. I don't even want that big. He looking batshit crazy.
Say, what's up, nigga? Where you at?
Spectrum News 1 is Texas strong. From our experienced boots-on-the-ground teams to a new perspective on the news that matters to Dallas-Fort Worth, we bring you the inspiring stories that have a lasting impact across our communities. It's what makes us proud to call
I don't know what all this is, bro.
Hey!
I'm turning the music off. I ain't trying to hear that music.
God ain't that goddamn. They ain't got no video of me at the club. Shalom.
Look at her. I'm just saying, like, before we even start the video, this is what, man, I don't want to, this is what a spirit of this is foolery, bro. I just think it's foolery. And, you know, he got a lot of people looking up to him. And it's mostly people just love to look up to people who get a lot of eyes on them. That's all it really is, man. If you put a person in front of enough people gonna gravitate and like them. And it's a lot of lost, strange. You know, it's a lot of weird, lost, strange people in the world. And like, come on, how can you feel me? How can he's so happy.
She always said I was a lot smarter than I look.
What's up, Joyce? This is crazy. I ain't nobody trying to listen to all that, so I know it probably will be flags and all the songs he playing.
And I keep beating the internet.
He just, it's hard to really listen to the music because I know that there's gonna be so many copyrights on that music for real. But this man crazy, bro. He really crazy though. Like, this is what Clout Chaser really look like, folks. This is what Clout Chaser really look like. I don't understand why, you know, he bring it. I feel like people, y'all gotta understand that what God said about words and the power that we got within our words. Brand, he talking about, why would you say you shot yourself in a club? Just for views and things like that. Like, man, he don't even understand like the energy he bringing on himself right now. I'm just watching the man fool around and nobody trying.
I'm gonna be able to jump and bounce around. Man, y'all got to. That's why I never lose at this internet shit. I would never lose. It's easy to fool and convince these motherfucking dumb people, nigga. I would never lose at this internet. I can't lose. Long as these minds is available. As long as these goddamn minds is available for me to fucking play on and pull, say, you get your goddamn stupid ass out of here. God ain't that motherfucking good. You get your motherfucking ass up out of here. You dumb motherfucker. Niggas talking about God is good. God ain't that goddamn good motherfucker.
So now y'all really see the side he on. You get a little money, you get a little fame, and now you see the side that he really on. This man was just how many days ago speak, not many days, but before all of him, I say Cheese must be filling the man pockets up something so large you could just tell and the way that a man carried himself, and they just started to think that they just hot shit. And I mean, this is crazy, but I knew from the beginning that folks weren't right. But you got to be careful because there's a lot of people that can speak on a lot of things and they have true substance of what they saying, but what are they really gonna put out? You feel me? At the end of the day, with certain things, you got to keep following it and keep looking at that tree and see what fruit that tree really bear. Not just with that fruit, you feel me? What he might say out of his mouth, but look at the lifestyle, the reflection of his lifestyle, and some of the things that you do to be seen in this world. Those things matter. They matter, and they matter because he has a fan base. Again, I told y'all, I'm not gonna come out and I ain't gonna speak on nobody that ain't got a fan base, man. That's just what I'm in this position to do. Talk on the rappers, people with fan bases that, really got the influence of the people's mind, and they really just playing with y'all minds. Like he just said, he playing with y'all minds. As long as y'all out here dumb, it's the same thing that the government doing with all this witchcraft and all this sorcery and all. As long as they think that we dumb enough to just keep buying into it, they gonna keep doing it. The world, most of the people ain't really searching for the knowledge that'll set them free. We just searching for the things that'll entertain us. That's why he'll get all the following. And you look at let's just see what the comments say. I want to see what his comments say. Keep doing your thing, homie. Grown men in their feelings. This is all, you feel me? You get other grown men and they root and they be fans of other grown men just because of the platform. It ain't even they don't care what substance people got. To get a bag. Long as you getting your money. That's when I hate when people tell me like, get your money up. And bro, I ain't hopping this for no bread. But we gonna get on that bread subject when we talk about the DJU subject, man. So y'all stay tuned. If you did not hit the like button for the boy, definitely hit the like button. But let's read some of these comments, bro. They just jealous of you, CW. Who is jealous? Right, like, bro, anytime somebody come out and they speak on things, somebody is jealous because you want to speak your mind on instances that you may or may not feel is right. I don't feel like this is okay for people to whatever, troll or clickbait, whatever you want to call what he did. I feel like that's weird, bro, for somebody his age. And I'm speaking on it because young men, V-LOI gang, this ain't valuing your life over an image. This is just valuing your image and just being a clown, not really caring. And you feel me? Just because it could give you bread, it could get you all that. But man, I don't know. I'm just different. And I'm just trying to bring y'all onto this wave because with this God thing, it just looks a certain way. It is just a certain way. Everybody love it. He this nigga did a Jay-Z and Dame Dash, Paper Soldiers, Ace Way. Like everybody, you feel me? But yeah, we ain't got to get too much into it. But the man just really just set up here and talked about God.
Nigga get shot in the strip club, cheating on his wife, and God heal him in 2 days. How God that motherfucking good? Nigga in the strip club with his dick pulling on a trigger. Yeah. Yeah, this nigga in the strip club with a hard dick pulling on the trigger, and you telling me God for to come heal him? Like, no, God, nah, you a liar, man. You lying on God. Fuck you.
No grants, no scholarships.
Yo, bro, stop playing this music.
Bible shit kept niggas in slavery. So I don't want to hear shit about that old Bible. Fuck that motherfucking Bible.
Yeah, man, just ignorant. He's just ignorant. Look, he just got his feet off. Boy, was those your toes looking crazy like that? I don't even think I would go back to that.
She rock back and knock you back on them heels, and you got to grab her and reposition. She don't give a damn about them heels, nigga. She didn't need them heels to be strong when you're fucking. She don't cry.
He ain't really talking about much of nothing. He just being who he is, man. A lot of these dudes, they just out here for y'all entertainment. They not really out here to teach y'all anything, bro. Dang, hey, King K, King G. I wouldn't wish death upon no man for nothing, even if we don't like or agree with what he do. The thing is about the time that we living in, you gotta make sure you checking that spirit that's within you, because at the end of the day, like all this is everything, even him being like this, a lot of people gonna feel like his way of doing things is okay, they gonna feel like, yeah, Charleston White do it. I look under Charleston White. Charleston White got a bag off doing it. Why I can't do it? Why I can't be out here be a clown and do this and do that? And, you know, it come with a lot of fans. It come with the money. I could get this. I could get that. But, bro, y'all got to understand that, bro. With God living your life the way that, you feel me? You ain't got to put yourself out there like that. You could get all those, the same thing that they getting, and it be way more beneficial, way more fruitful, way more, you feel me? Those things, it's just way more powerful than the way that they getting it. The way he getting, he says his YouTube channel, pure, yeah, majority of it is pure BS. But he lead a lot of people. He kind of trick a lot of people because he talk on the subjects that he talk on, and he got the whole, I'm doing this for my community, and I done did this, but like, bro, for you to be so, I just wish that he was a better representation of what a grown man his age should be. That's all. I just wish that he was a better, you know, that like, because I do like some of the things that he say, but I just wish that, you know, he would yeah, I just wish that, you know, the way that he carried and the way he went about certain things like this right there, like that was weird, bro. That was definitely weird to me. I felt that was odd. I'm finna pull up this DJUTV, you dig it? We gonna talk about that, but I don't know how many of y'all knew that Charleston White was faking that, so I definitely wanted to speak on that, bro. Like, people are weird, bro, and you know, this ain't really the topics that I obviously really want to talk on. I definitely would love to talk on something more serious, but again, they got fan bases. These people got fan bases, so I'm making examples out of just like what I deem, you know, clearly, like I do things that people might not like as well, but I feel like, you know, talk on it if you feel like you want to talk on it. But me, I'm gonna talk on it, bro. He said, who was more like what? Some of y'all need to make sure y'all writing y'all comments fully out, because a lot of it ain't really understandable. He said, who more like that, Durkee or V-LOI? Bro, what are you, bro? How old are you, first and foremost? Like, I don't understand, like, why y'all so fanned out, bro? How old are you? And what do you even mean when you talking about who more like that? Like, do you understand that it ain't being a killer or hurting somebody that look just, bro, that don't make you nobody. Sitting up here talking about that don't make, I don't glorify those stories of things. You might have seen me speak on stuff like that on people platforms and stuff. But at the end of the day, it ain't to be glorified. Talking about who more like that, bro. Use your mind and go out here and live a life. I don't know. It'd be hard to really speak on certain, because I don't be knowing who be behind these computers and who be asking certain questions, but you need to be worried about something totally different. Y'all love Black Death. That's one thing I could say. So if you black with your name being Kimani, you need to start thinking about something different, something more positive. You bringing weird, you know, weird issue to your life. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Don't make no sense, bro. Y'all love Black Death. Do you get that could be you? I know we talking about Charleston White, funny shit right now and all that, but do you understand that could be you? Death is literally waiting and awaiting everybody in the streets right now. Do y'all understand that? No, because we really trying to be too focused on being entertained. And when you so solely focused on being entertained, your life could be gone in a blink of an eye. Nigga, bro, you got to be worried about being educated, and not just only solely in the things that's in a book, but educated on what's going on in this world so that you can stay hid and protected from some of the things that's going on, because today might be a good day. But for somebody, man, it's real. Things are getting ugly. It's getting out of pocket, period. You need to stay in prayer. It's a lot of things that we letting this stuff cloud our judgment on what's really going on, bro. And I'm gonna put that in my message all the time. Y'all know that. He said niggas be trying to keep you on O Block. Oh, we finna talk about a lot of that. Like, soon as I pull up this little Kyro interview and talk about this, because I don't know, but I felt this was eyeball. And again, niggas do anything for money, bro. This is the same thing that me and Fuchsia's fake. I fake felt the reason. I'm finna share my screen. I fake felt the and I feel like I got to lessen my whistle call, because this should be better than just kind of cracking up if it is. But if you ain't hit that like button for the boy, definitely hit the like button. It'll definitely be appreciated. But yeah, man, this DJU, and we kind of had a dispute before we even get into it. I know niggas be messy and everything like that, so I already knew that y'all was gonna send my Instagram post to DJU. Clearly, like, and I'm a grown man, you know that anything that I put out or I say, I'm gonna bag that up. Never gonna be afraid of anything that I put out, because anything that I speak on for a reason. And I don't know, could y'all even see that title clear as day? Let me see. Kind of I don't even know if you can really see that title clear as day. But No Limit Kyro on TayCapone. I know for a fact he told Phone beat him and pulled his dreads out. First and foremost, I felt like that title was petty. I felt like, and we gonna get into me and DJU slight conversation what he saw when they sent him the post. Cause I've been feeling like, you feel me? I sit back and I always just watch certain people and I see the type of time that they on. And like DJU was just he was just constantly like, what basically, in a sense, every time I'd be doing a live, he'd be kind of doing a live and he'd be like saying something or feeling a kind of way because people was at church talking about, oh, I know y'all let J-hood church. You know, I let a lot of things be passive. I let a lot of things pass by, especially because of what me and him had going on. I ain't gonna speak on everything. Everything ain't gotta be said, but you know, some things definitely gonna be said. Hit the like button for the boy. But yeah, so again, to the title, drop a 1 if you felt that title, like, just say if you did an interview with somebody. First off, let me put this in perspective. I myself personally wouldn't know or would have never done a interview with DJU if I had not seen Tay on his page. I would have done no interview on his page. Most of us would have never even known who he was, never clicked on none of his work if he would have never started with the initial Tay, because that's the beginning to the drill substance that, you know, a lot of people was gonna click on, and you're gonna get a lot of subscribers from that just solely because who you brought on. And I thought that for him to put this title and folk got his hair pulled out, for him to even really bring this question back up was weird. Drop a 1 if you would have been like, if you was Tay in this position and you put somebody on, in a sense, because he did put him on. Like, let's be real. I don't know who he interviewed before that, but I know like Tay really was the start of him being able to interview people that like got everybody jumping to his page. Folks, like I went on there after that. We did decent. Then, you know, it was just a cycle after Tay went on there. But man, drop a 1 if you would have felt weird and be in the Tay position and that would have happened to you. Would you would have felt disrespected? I'm just saying that I like, niggas do anything for bread. And, you know, honestly, this is where you understand where somebody's heart be at, bro. You understand where somebody's heart be at when you could have reached out to a nigga like, hey, bro, like, look, this what the title is. Like, you know, just because you don't want to burn that bridge. So I'm talking about these things just so people can understand emotional intelligence, that Tay might not reach out to him and speak on these things, but I guarantee you Tay feeling a way about him, because why would you bring him on your platform and bring my name up on something that you already spoke to me about and we supposed to squash it? But niggas don't care about showing humanity. Niggas don't care about or shit like that. They just care about that one video, 3-4 minute video. They don't care if the whole relationship ruined. Long as they get $1,000, that $1,000 is gonna perish, but that relationship could be fruitful. And y'all could have did multiple interviews. And I ain't saying that he messed up his shot with interviewing him, man, but I just think I thought that was weird, bro. I thought that you don't do business like that. You feel me? Me being me. This is, you know, everything is to kind of show shorties that we kind of unguided, we kind of lost. And treating your brother, treating somebody that you do business with, and bro, it's a way, like the V-LOI, it's bigger than just, you know, solely your image. It's about how we treat others. It's about, you feel me? Because what you do to others scandalously. You feel me? You might think it's so low and vibrational, but it might come back and to bite you in another way. You might not know, but it's the energy that you kind of putting out. And I thought that was weird energy. I thought that I ain't like that energy from DJU. I felt like you could have at least reached out to him, and you feel me? Even like with me with the thumbnails, and thumbnails was funny, but I didn't really care too much about it. I thought it was a nice tactic. But if people making fun of her or things like that, if you know people gonna be damn, you should at least reach out to the people just to be like, hey, look, this is what's going on. Look, and it's just, you feel me? You really just making it better for yourself because you being emotional intelligence. You got the better for somebody else's. You feel me? He might have would have okayed it, like, oh, bro, like, yeah, that is a little crazy, but I'm glad that you brought it to my attention. I would have rather you brought it to my attention than just seeing that as a thumbnail, not talking to you. Nah, I'm already got a one way fixed in my head. Like, what? Like, that's weird. Why you title that? Or you say folk got his hair pulled out, they whooped him up. But let me get to the video, man. Watch the video, see what some of the things that he said. We definitely not watching this whole 21 minutes. That's definitely dead. But yeah, man, YouTube, whatever purposes y'all want to add on this joint. That's what it is.
You go crazy.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, we done had a few, you know, guests on our show that have been accused of, you know what I mean, telling.
Bro, niggas is not loyal.
We just had FBG Butter with the Italian beef, you know what I mean?
Man, Butter.
You know.
Yeah, I heard about him. I don't know. I don't really know that nigga though, so.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times, like 8 times, I'm gonna say 8 out of 10, when niggas call you the police or you gay a lot, motherfucker can't be lying about no shit like that.
Right.
They had to get these accusations from somewhere.
Right.
Now, I'm going to say one thing of this. I'm going to pause it a little bit. If you speak about, let's speak. Hey, now that's slightly one thing that's real in the hood. For when you get certain things attached to your name, or somebody speak on a certain thing, and you feel me, if they call you that, or they say certain, it really be true. Like, you feel me? That's just hood. Like, I ain't never heard nobody name that was attached to something, and it really ain't had no truth behind it, man. If you just getting in here, if you V-LOI gang, you ain't no lame, man. Hit that like button for the boy if you didn't already. But yeah, that's definitely true. But yeah, let me just let them get back into it, see what more they got to say on the subject, and we gonna go from there.
Man, that shit, there's some truth to that shit.
Right. Well, yeah, like I say, you know, Butter.
Hold up, wait. Now I gotta, you know, I'm gonna be interactive with y'all comments because I want to. He say, nah, laugh man. So we all know Tay told. Sorry, bro. What does it matter if that man told or not? That's the point of it all. Like, what does it matter? He told, didn't tell. They didn't even need him to tell. What hard, solid proof do y'all got of him actually telling? They said that Rondo told. Hey, bro, this is the way of the game. This is the streets. If y'all niggas don't understand that, when you sign up for this street life, you sign up for this big boy game, you gonna get snitched on. Niggas gonna backdoor you if they can, if possible. They gonna hit your wife, your female, if your BM, if possible. Nigga, that's the game is rigged up for us to fall, for us to fight amongst each other, nigga. That's what it's rigged up for. But so, like, you know, I don't know how old you is, Des, but I be questioning niggas who be, you know, I'm 26. The whole thing, we gotta change our different way of thinking, bruh. Like, nigga, who cares if Tay told? First off, how old was this shit? How old was this shit? And second off, let's be honest, all these, like, I'm not the same type of blogger or interviewer as these, like, how you would consider a DJU. Let's look at his platform and what he's actually doing. They not doing shit. They bring up old stories. They keeping bullshit in the air for views. And what I think is crazy about it is if another person come out that ain't DJU, you could interview Jamal again. You can interview Tay again and say the same stories and get the same 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. The same exact stories, bro. People will go and listen to the same exact stories on a different platform told by the same person, and nobody see nothing weird in that. I'm just putting shit in y'all face just to make y'all understand that it's weird. Like everybody got platform and everybody doing the same thing. It's the same thing. We literally keeping each other focused on nothing. That's why with my page, I know that I got some of the people that y'all like to drill. And we talk about some of the drill, but we get to way more than just drill. And now that I got the computer, once I fix up everything, get the refresh rates and all that going, so it ain't no jumping and skipping like that. We really finna be getting to learning stuff this week. So probably tomorrow, the day before, bro, I'm finna be going live like all this week. And I ain't really trying to talk on situations like this. So it's gonna be real deal situations elevating our minds. It's work time. It's work time because I understand and I sense the time that's going on. That's why all these platforms is keeping us dumbed down, rising. The TV shows getting sicker. It's getting more weird day in, day out. And it's literally to keep us distracted of what's really going on. But let me go back to this, man. Again, if you ain't hit the like button for the boy, bless you. Hit the like button, bro. It's 300 of y'all in here. Y'all be doing me dirty. I'm the only one that be out here trying to help shine that light to that door, bro, because that door it's so clouded, it's so dark. You can't even see that door to life. You can't even see that door to knowledge, folks, because we got platforms like that, and it ain't really based on nothing. It's really solely based on anything. And I'm gonna get a little bit more into our conversation after I just see a little bit more what they talking about, because I want to see what he said in this as well. So
the popcorn, everybody said he had something going on.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I don't know him.
You know,
I just heard. I just started hearing him.
Yeah, Tay. You know, but they say the paperwork on Tay was fake.
I don't know.
Street
folks,
such a waste.
Like with him, I feel like he told though. Like him, like I didn't know for sure he told. Like
how
not
you know
he
for,
don't know,
how you know
like
for
not
sure?
no fan shit and shit that's going on like on the outside looking in. Like even if motherfuckers won't tell me, like even if the niggas that's down for this shit didn't even tell me that shit, I still don't know he told. But you know, motherfuckers been telling me, like niggas from his hood told me he told.
Now hold on, like you talking about like from back then, like you talking about the fake paperwork that I was just talking about, like that's what you still referring to?
16,
Or
what's the word, brother?
About, they ain't even got to post that fake paperwork shit, real paperwork shit. I know for sure he told, bro. Like he ain't not gonna like tell you how he told.
I can tell you how he told.
But niggas from his, like I said, niggas from his block.
Right. Remember E-Day was saying it, 600 degrees.
E-Day, I sent the shit with E-Day.
So look, first off, I don't really know if we could blame Kyro first. Y'all gotta understand, niggas be getting paid for these interviews, bro. Niggas get paid for these interviews, and we don't be knowing what the interviewers gonna ask, what these niggas gonna want us to talk about. I don't know if they had anything they talked about before this interview, but I could tell you that if he just sprung the question on them right then, broad day like that, like he just gonna only give you his authentic opinion on it, and you can't fault a nigga for what they think is true. That's what you can't fault a nigga on, for what they think is true. But we can fault the questioner behind the question. That's what I think. We can fault the questioner behind the question. Like, why you do that? What was your purpose? And just for other than views and for the bread, what was your purpose? What you gaining out of really just kind of throwing Tate under the bus? And before we even pause this, start this again, I'm gonna kind of like talk about what we talked about, like after somebody sent him what they sent him, of me talking about, like I thought it was weird. I posted on my Instagram and I was like, what DJU did was weird. Anybody, any real, like, folk, I don't know. I look at this shit like I don't care about no business. I don't want to hear nobody him talk about no business or no nothing like that. You only been doing, I don't know how long exactly he been doing this, but I take it he been doing it seriously as he been doing it for 5, 6, whatever, how many months, whatever it is. So it ain't like you solely, this your sole business, you so trapped, you feel me, bought in. So I feel like you could have done this a whole different way, folks. And niggas be quick to just run their views up that they're literally, you feel me? They do weird shit like this for money, bro. That's all I'm saying. I just wanted to show that. And then, like, let's see what some of the things that, you know. Oh, but I ain't even talk about this. That's what I always get it wrong. I always kind of like give y'all half, but I never finish because my mind always go here. So DJ, you hit me. And it was funny to me because I'm like, folks, you hit me like, what's your reason to hit me, making it seem like I'm on some, like, who you thought you was, like, nigga, if I posted it, you already know I'm going, you feel me, let you know. And he's like, and I told him, like, it's straight, folk. I already know niggas been doing weird shit for money since the beginning of the time. Like, I just know how weird niggas is. And ask anybody that tried to interview me, or, the niggas ain't gonna try to play the money talk with me because I'm that nigga that I ain't gonna overdo nothing. Even if I know you finna make all this and all that, like, I'm reasonable. You feel me? Like, cause I don't really too much care about the bread. But I don't respect niggas who, you feel me, that do anything for the clout, do anything for the bread, and they ask niggas questions and shit. Like, one of the things that he asked him was, do you think that people clout chasing off the dead? For everybody in the sense is doing that right now. Whether you want to admit it, not admit it, everybody doing that. They really, clout chasing off the dead with no purpose, folks. And it don't make no sense to me, folks. But yeah, so he hit me up. It kind of went like that. And he told me, this is what DJU said. He said, money, that's weird. You the nigga that who, what did he say? I got to read it out, my God. I got to read it. Because to me, it was funny to me because I already know how niggas be feeling deep down because they really don't understand what it is that I'm doing. And like, niggas be weird. It be niggas who want to use you for what you are. But like, I don't know. I'm not trying to get all into it, but because I ain't trying to create no beef or nothing like that with folks. But I just don't like how you went about this Tay shit, and more than just the Tay shit. Just like, niggas could hear animosity and niggas' voices, and when niggas say my name, it's just, I just feel like that's weird. I just be, I don't be feeling like, I just feel like, especially with the ordeal that me and you had together, why you mad if niggas is, you feel me, and you got them that 50,000 now, I got 50,000. It really don't matter like how many people I got watching me, you feel me, because you got so many people, and I know all them people that's watching you don't like me. But he say, nigga, what? Do weird shit for money. You put your whole hood on blast for money, and you can never go back. What made me mad was the I could never go back part. Well, I guess I put my hood on blast for money. That made me mad too, because y'all might sit behind this and y'all might think that I'm doing this for the bread. But you know how many interviews that I done turned down where I could have been in front of, you feel me, big audiences. Niggas who really, you feel me, overly clouded, but I ain't worried about none of that. You feel me? Niggas hit me up and they ain't really got nothing. And I see what you feel me? I felt like from the conversations that we had that, like, I fuck with them. So I'm gonna, help you. You ain't really helping me. Most of the time, only nigga that helped me was Fuchsias and whatnot. But yeah, so he kind of said that. And then I was just confused because I'm like, nigga, this shit that I'm doing is way, way more higher in substance than just talking about the Vons, and I ain't put them on blast. And maybe I did, but it wasn't for the bread. Again, the world is doing what for O Block? They shining the light on O Block, making it seem like this shit cool. But O Block burying niggas every year. Niggas that we done grew up with, shared meals with, all that. They burying niggas every day, but it's famous bloggers going there exploiting us for our hurt, our pain, and going there to be able to go see Von mural. Like, of course, why would I not get out here, speak on my hood, the shit that's going on where I'm from, niggas that I know and grew up with? It's a difference. Y'all interview people to ask stories about our lifestyle that we lived or that they currently live in. And most of it, and how y'all get y'all views is all off, oh shit, what Von did, all this shit that because I was there around. You hear me? I'm not no nigga that's in the way with this.
I'm like,
it is.
damn. Like, when they asked E-Day, I seen the interview with E-Day, you know, RIP my nigga E-Day. I fuck with E-Day.
Rest in peace to Coop.
E-Day,
Oh, bro.
I was in jail and shit. E-Day, I was on the phone with E-Day after the Manny shit when he told on me and shit. I'm like, man, because that shit was going on all while I was locked up and shit. And the guys were like y'all both to see y'all homie told on bro type shit. And I had ended up getting on the phone with E-Day and shit. And E-Day like, man, what up with that Manny shit? I'm like, man, fuck that shit, for we in this bitch, for I don't even get no fuck about that shit no more. His ass made a statement though. He like, nah, it ain't no, that's fuck that shit. If he told his ass, ain't right. I'm like, man, that's your homie, for he from your shit. I can't do shit. I'm stuck in this bitch now. I had made my bond like 60,000 or some shit, just for the judge shit.
So, all right, but you ain't tell us how you know for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because you look, them accusations on Tay, like I said, in my mind, they'd have been clear. We just had Tay on the couch. You feel me? We chopped it up real good.
That's what he want, motherfuckers.
I like, that's my whole point. Y'all, you just said it. Me and Tay, we chop, like, niggas be messy. And I know y'all I know he getting his fan base getting up. He do a lot of little interactive things with y'all, you know. So once an idol, or, you know, somebody that could be looked at as an idol, they interactive with the people, they get soldiers that's gonna battle for them, wrong or right. It don't really matter. So it's like, but that's weird. Y'all talked it out. Y'all really just literally, he just said that Tay and him, they did it. Let me replay it so I can hear exactly what he said.
Tay, like I said, in my mind, they'd have been clear. We just had Tay on the couch. You feel me?
Exactly. So it'd have been clear. If it just was clear, what's the reason for bringing it back up? I'm just showing it because niggas don't be having no type of love in their heart. Everything is just a gain, and I don't respect that, bro. I really don't. It ain't up to me to judge nobody, hold nothing over nobody here, but you know, V-LOI and the niggas that follow after me, not follow after me, but look at my work and, you know, might feel like I'm the brother that you might have needed or whatever it is. Cause a lot of niggas, they tell me like, bro, you the brother I never needed, bro. I feel like I can't have these conversations with none of my niggas in my hood. And, you know, so I talk to a lot of people and we talk on a lot of real shit, but this right here, I'm just showing y'all this not real, folks. Y'all did the situation for again. Tay gave you the biggest jump to your platform, period. For you to even interview Kyro, interview me. I ain't saying I'm nobody. Understand? I don't think I'm nobody. Really, we just sit behind this. I'm just trying to do what God did for me, you know, and as leading y'all to him so he could do that for y'all. And so really, so y'all can really understand and know what to look at. And the discernment, you know, understanding what's going on in the world. And yeah, we ain't gonna be overly spiritual things. We gonna have to talk about some of the things that man do because it all correlates with the Bible. It's all cumulative, however you say it. I can't say it all right. But yeah, folks, that was weird. I thought that was weird, folks.
Chop it up real good.
That's what he want motherfuckers to think his shit clear. I know this shit ain't clear. Dude ass told, man. I ain't finna let you. I know for sure. Like, all right, I'm finna.
Who did that to you, 16? You talking about
Rondo and C-Day, or you talking about someone else?
Who you talking about, 16? You talking about DJU, or you talking about Kyro? Who did some weird shit to you?
Yeah, with that shit.
Okay.
Like, but you know, I know for sure. Like, all right, I'm gonna just say. Your name DJUTV, right? You hear me? I'm trying to walk through this.
It be weird, folks.
So I don't fuck up and say, I'm trying to break this shit down for you. Your name DJU. Like, the police can't just say, hey, DJUTV, we need you to participate in this murder trial, like, and point some niggas out. You feel me? Like, they ain't finna go get none of these niggas in this room and say, we need y'all to come make sure he get 80 years. You ain't seen shit, though, but we need you to come make sure he get 80 years. They can't do that.
For that.
Because you don't know what the fuck this case about. That shit illegal, for. So, like, I believe what happened with him, for. Like, I fuck with Tay 600. I ain't finna just sit here like, you know, I don't know him. Like, that was my homie type shit. He'll fuck around and get mad. He's seeing this shit, but I don't give no fuck. I don't give no fuck about who.
So I'm kind of confused, Kyro. I'm a little confused because you saying like tell your homie shit like that. Hey, look, I know that I said Vaughn was my homie and I said some things to that, but he gone, bro. Obviously, I ain't gonna get out here and not, but and speak on somebody that I called my homie, or I say that we cool or used to be cool. We ain't had no falling out, and ain't no reason for me to speak on your name. Tay ain't never said nothing about. These are two alive and well people. What you speaking on folks like that for? Nah, listen, I don't even know at what point he's talking about they whooped him up, but I know Tay. So niggas had to jump him if they did anything, pulling his hair out. That's weird. I wouldn't even have put that. Oh, you know me, folks. I'm a man or vote. You can call it that. Say what you. I'm a man, but pull a nigga hair. What? I got knuckles for you, kid. I ain't touching your hair. So if anybody was touching his hair or pulling his hair out, that's gay. That's weird shit. That's weird shit. If I don't cut fight, whoever did that could fight, and I know Tay. Oh, bro, me and Tay used to be going at it, so I know, like, boy, I bet you they jumped him. I know they ain't shooting no ones at Tay for whatever they talking about. I bet they ain't. And then why no limit them? Or you know, I wonder who the phone them. He talking about that. Put his hands on them because I don't know. I don't know about all that. I just know Tay ain't going in no fight for it. Folks kind of big, like you feel me? So you know, big niggas can get beat up, but I know Tay ain't one of them. I ain't riding folks and shit because of the relationship we got going, but I'm just speaking on what I know. And again, folks said that they fake cool, but you know, he came out, you throwing dirt on them and woo out the bam and all this. Just for an interview, you could have just, I don't know. Again, I don't know. They didn't begin. They just came out, start talking on. I don't know how he asked the question. So about Tay 600, do you believe? Like, you know, I just thought that was a messy ass question for you niggas. Be messy for the interviews. So that's all it is. Messy for the bread.
Like that shit don't mean shit to me.
Okay, so you just said, imagine if your name DJUTV and they said woo about a murder. You ain't.
Yeah,
I don't know about Mr.
I'm talking about. I'm finna you fucking me up.
Hey, cause I'm saying, gang, what you like? What you?
It's like,
hey, hit that like button, man.
I'm just giving you an example. Like, the police can't just use anybody in a trial to find somebody guilty.
Okay.
And like, how that shit happened, like, I don't know. He got subpoenaed to court though, and you can't just subpoena any fucking body to court. That's what I'm trying to get at. He got subpoenaed to their trial type shit. I was in jail.
Hey, I'm about to just speak on something, cause a lot of niggas, street niggas, they speak on. Hey, how's the stream doing though? Is the stream kind of decent, or is it kind of cracking up? Is it what it is? Is it froze? Let me know, because I see the Wi-Fi tweaking. And before I speak on this, you know, I want to make sure that everything is everything. I don't know why, like, you know, every time I gotta speak on something, this whole time the Wi-Fi was good. Yeah, I see the Wi-Fi tweaking right now, but it's all the way at the bottom. It's clean for some people, but like, damn, come on. If that computer on in the front, I don't know. All right, well, some people saying it's good, some saying that it's all right. Anyway, folks, what was I finna say? Shit, it was something that I had to say, and I can't remember. Oh, yeah, with the subpoenas. Tay was there. You feel me? Tay was there, so at the end of the day, you got to understand that if you was there, you could be subpoenaed. Ain't no that you can't, obviously you can't subpoena anybody there, but he was there, so automatically he could get subpoenaed because he was just around. Nigga, they know he was a part of the incident no matter what. Oh, look. Let me do something real quick. Hopefully this will like change the you did. It might not. I don't know. I'm trying to get it. Like, why is the Wi-Fi tweaking that shit? That's me. But yeah, I don't know. He said C-Day left. Yeah, I already know C-Day, everything that happened that day. First and foremost, with the whole, I don't even know. The whole thing was weird because C-Day and Rondo, the whole them doing like they knew exactly that was the wrong. He wasn't no op, no nothing. Like them doing what they did, it was just weird. That whole incident was weird. They was just starting to get on. Dirk was pulling them. Maybe it was the Dirk effect, bro. Like, maybe niggas was doing something that we don't know about to get somewhere that we just don't know about, because you just see a lot of weird incidents. Like with the Melly, whatever, all them, you know, niggas, I don't know. It be getting weird, though. Like, bro, all right, I get the Wi-Fi tweaking, but, like, it ain't, like, I don't know why it's still doing this, though. Definitely hit the like button, man, if you can. He said, plug in your router or move it close to it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move my computer probably close to the router or something. It'll be fine. Y'all said it ain't tweaking, but it's tweaking me. Yeah.
He got subpoenaed, like some like there was some bitches and shit on their case, so they probably said his name or some shit. I don't think he just voluntarily like told or no shit like that. But somebody, like, you gotta, in order for.
What's the point for you said somebody said his name, so you don't think he voluntarily told? Why we say having this discussion and you getting down on him and making it seem like you know for a fact he told? You said, like, I know for a fact he told this and that, and like now you coming out like, oh, you don't, like, niggas be unsure, like they really just be talking for real. That's what I gained from it. But it be anything for the views, anything for the, you know, for the attention. That's just it. That just is what it
For
is.
you to
Man.
get questioned, like the police gotta have knowledge on, like somebody had to either tell on you, or you either killed the motherfucker on camera for them to come investigate you. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So they went to go get him, I guess, for whatever reason. I wasn't in the investigation room, but he was in the investigation room. He know this shit. He got investigated. All right. Now back to this DJU shit that I was finna bring up.
Hold on.
Your name DJUTV, man.
All right.
All right, we riding down on the street. You know, this is just an example on how what dry snitching and wet snitching is.
Okay.
Like wet snitching, that shit like, oh yeah, dude did that shit. Yeah, I seen dude and them, seen them get down. I seen them clap a motherfucker. Yeah, I know for sure he did that shit.
Right.
I'm pointing him out in this lineup type shit.
Right.
Like, and dry snitching, like, alright, you take, I'm asked you to take me home. You didn't? I asked you to take me home.
I don't think it matters.
And I tell you, like, DJ, you drop me off at the store. Don't even take me to my real crib. I'm like, or drop me off at the club. I'm gonna say the club. I'm tell you, DJ, you drop me off at the club. Now your car, this your car, you pull up, your shit registered to you. All this shit.
I ain't finna keep. Yeah, basically they just going over whatever they going over, and that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, folks, I don't know. I thought personally, you going into business with somebody, you could have had the audacity, or you feel me, just the humanity, whatever you want to say, to like, damn. For like, I asked folks this certain question, like this the title, or you feel, it still was weird to me anyway, because y'all supposedly squashed and had it all. You feel me? Yeah. 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 I mean, in the black and white, it did say Rondo. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's so much stuff that came out like after that case. I honestly like, bro, is it beneficial or is it really just entertainment to us? Like, if we ain't learning nothing, it don't really mean nothing though. If we didn't, well, we learn. I don't think we learned none at all. That's just all I'm saying. I don't think we learned nothing. He said, bro, you should let him finish what he's saying. Boy, if you ever get your goof ass on, somebody finish what he said for what? Like, he ain't saying nothing over no substance that we need to talk about. I hardly even care about the interview. I wanted to just talk about, you feel me, the interview itself, and that I just thought it was weird that, you feel me, for somebody who helped you out with your platform, you feel me, came on, allowed you to interview them, and you just turn around and you made a weird title like that at the y'all supposedly squashed it all. Everything dissolved, then y'all done nipped it in the bud, and then you bring another nigga on who clearly you only did that because 16 had him on the interview and they shit went up, so you want to get him on, and y'all shit go up, and talking about Tay was just another name to add on and make the views go up, and that name, the title, it just popped. It just, you feel me? It was weird. He said, bro, finish the video. Kyro makes a lot of sense. Definitely not finishing the video. I definitely appreciate the super chat, but it ain't no reason for me to finish the video. Like, I don't care about niggas talking about street shit and niggas snitching. Y'all not listening to what I'm saying? I don't gain anything at all. You don't gain anything at all by literally listening to no drill stories. It's just a form of entertainment, and I'm not that type of entertainer. Y'all got them platforms out here, but I'm not one of them. That's like, yeah, some of the shit could be entertaining. With certain days might get like that. It might be like that. It just is what it is. He said, you can't switch the narrative. Shorty, you was drilling for real. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? You get people that are, that's why I do what I do, bro. Because there's so many people that's dumbed down. They literally so lost in filth, bro. The energy, the spirits that is latching on to people right now is why I'm speaking like this. So y'all can go and call out for the one who could literally give you the spirit of the spirit of what you want to have in this time. Because when all these people keep dying and these crazy ways, nobody like y'all, it don't matter who told Dream Chaser, all around told these niggas. Again, I talk about all that shit to talk about God, to really bring his light, his truth to y'all eyes. That's just the my clickbait. You feel me? To really get y'all to start worrying about shit that ain't this. I don't know the kind of life y'all living. I don't know. Maybe you getting into it, but I know the majority of the people that's worried about this. I don't know. I'm talking about worried about this topic specifically, and he ain't said don't entertain them, bro. They not even trying to listen. Oh, I ain't entertaining nothing like they said. Some people still missing it, man. You are definitely reaching people though, bro. Keep doing it. Oh man, the proof is in the pudding, and the ones that reach out and they give me the feedback that I know that lets me know that our people hearing. You feel me? Even if it be a madness day like today, they hearing the message within the madness. So yeah, I definitely love it, but I'm about to get up off here in a minute. I just wanted to talk about these things, bro. And we finna get to a lot of work this week. I want some more powerful substance work. And I really want my page to change. I've been saying this for the beginning of the time, but I know that like the drill and all it's kind of my lane. So anytime I see shit unfit in this little lane, I'ma speak on it, bro. That's what I gotta do, bro. I'm gonna do that. And that's just it. He said, yeah, they most definitely missing a picture, missing the message and the bigger picture. Yeah, man, most people gonna miss because at the end of the day, God said that they was what? Spiritually dead. They don't understand what's going on. Again, everything's just for a source of entertainment, man. But y'all know what we do, V-LOI gang. If you ain't a lame, if you ain't dropped the like button, hit the like button, hit it now, my boys. He said most people ain't even been in the streets for real. Ain't nothing to glorify this shit's a mess. Hey, for real. Yo, hood, are they really gonna tear down the O next year? Don't know if they gonna tear the block down, but they should. I honestly don't think that they will, because they're gonna tear it down and do what in that area? What's gonna be different in that area? It ain't like they finna start moving and putting it ain't finna become the suburbs. Everything around it already too fucked up. So what they gonna do? Tear it down? And maybe they could. They did that 220 building. They tore that down. They tore a lot of other prestigious buildings down. So they could, but I'm just saying, the area is already too messed up regardless. So what would it be for? This Wi-Fi, like, never keep doing that. He said, keep going, hood. Many more people need to wake up spiritually. Yeah, exactly, man. We need to do a Bible day. Get into the Bible, man, because that's really what I'd be wanting to talk on. He said we just got his opinion on Kyro interview. It wasn't nothing else. Yeah, I really wasn't talking about nothing. I was just talking about the interview, that, and then I talked about the Charleston White. But he lied. Charleston White lied, and it's just a lot of weird shit going on. Everything weird, that's why I said I know most of this stuff y'all just watching, y'all tune in for y'all entertainment. But everything that you tuning in for your entertainment, if you ain't really understanding what's going on in the world, and I'm just saying that Jesus come back tomorrow. I know a lot of people don't believe Jesus. Y'all still think that he that white figure that they showed us for so long, but I encourage you to keep searching. Like, he wasn't white, and me being who I am, I don't care what color he was, but the facts is the facts, and he wasn't white. Obviously, nobody that was really growing in those times and was living in those times, so many people they dispute in the Bible, they dispute in this because it's the racism effect. A lot of us black people, we still living with the racism effect, and we worried about the racism, and all this, but they doing whatever tactics that they are doing, and whatever level they doing from up over the above. But look at who's actually being the ones who is the bigger part to our madness, bro. It's us. We the ones taking each other out in way larger numbers right now, but we ain't focusing on that. But again, I already understand the world we living in. We could talk about the black on black. We could talk about the white on black, and it's still, we won't get there. You focus on the white on black, you dividing the people. If you focus on black, understand that you still dividing the people. That's why if it ain't nothing that's including all the people together, then you dividing the people. We literally all one people, but just because our skin color different, we got different races, different religions, it's something to keep us fighting over, and nobody is understanding. You feel me? We got too many young black boys right now focused on looking like the rappers that we look like, you feel me, that we see on TV, but we ain't none of them focused on, you feel me, how that image of them that look right like that within your body right now, what that's gonna look like in 10 years when you 15 and you on a block. Do you think about where you're gonna be at 25, at age 25? You don't need, nigga, do you want to be on them? You feel me? It's realer things out here that we need to be talking about. More real shit that we need to be speaking on and getting to the bottom of than this BS, bro. Like, it's a lot of people, they perishing right before our eyes. All the rappers, they dying, they leaving behind these precious little kids and everything that they've worked so hard for. I don't know exactly how they got all the riches and everything, but I know that they still make a sacrifice. They making sacrifices and things like that. Hey, Duval, get on. It don't profit you anything to know if he did or didn't. How old was the situation? Again, all y'all so fanned out about this old block and all this movement, man. You need to be focused on what's going on in the world and all this old block shit and all this. Y'all gonna have a terrible time adjusting to when the world fully crumble and goes to shambles. That's why, man, I can't wait, and I need to do my own self-work, clean my own home fit spiritually so that I could produce the work that y'all like, so we can see that things are scary out here. Maybe it's a little too ha and it's laughy, but like, we need to do more real and see what the demonic side doing. We need to see some of the tactics that Satan is doing, how he used the people, some of the evils that really go on in this world, because I really think that, and don't be frightened, because if you scared and these things fear you and you scared of that demonic, then it just means that you need to be strengthening your relationship and Christ and Yahuwah. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you need to be doing. That's the work that I'm really trying to get over and start really doing, because this right here, it really ain't nothing. It really ain't nothing. You know, this is the spirit that is attaching itself on to our people, though. So that's why we can talk about it. Whether it's to deceive the people, to keep people, you feel me, not from understanding what's really going on. You feel me? Everything is a distractor. My brother Bryson Gray, what's good with you, bro? Hey, I've been definitely blaming you. I can't forget. Man, I wish I could remember his name, but you and the other dude, the white dude, y'all been going crazy on the rap side, man. Tune in to Bryson Gray, man. Tune in and get a different perspective of rap music through, you feel me, through Christ's lens. Like, and I guarantee you, just go click on the man page, go listen to some of the songs that he dropped, and it's gonna make you feel weird at first, because it kind of make me feel weird that I liked it, because I was so used to a certain thing. You feel me? I was so used to a certain filth. You feel me? When you live in a filth so long, all you can really you feel me, relate to is filth. So I can relate to niggas talking about robbing and stealing it. You feel me? I can relate to some of the songs about the hurt and the pain, because I've been through it and I've seen it. You feel me? But open your horizon and your mind up to something that is literally different, and it could benefit you, man. And it's gonna, you know, you will be able to smile and be like, damn, this is the me that, you know, niggas don't ever get to be the them that they should be allowed to be. A lot of us are programmed to what this world want to be. When niggas go out there, they rocking, they sagging, and they overly gangster and all that, you're not who you truly want to be. You feel me? You are what the world wanted you to be. That's why they kept showing us images of who they needed us to be. If they, bro, I'm telling you, just brighten your horizon and go look at that man music, man. It's gonna make you feel real good. Like what? One of the what? It's about what's one of my favorite songs, bro? It's you kind of started like, why you think them people cried? Why you think them that? And I'm trying to think of the name of it, and it was about the American flag and how you just was kind of like, because you know us being black, we always talk about the United States like we wasn't born here, and it's like, bro, this our country, regardless of what anybody say. Like this definitely our country, bro. Like, you know, we was born. A lot of us was born here. No matter how we got here, this definitely our country, bro. Like we supposed to be able to have pride. He said, throw that Patriots jersey away in the trash. Boy, y'all talking about a team that got more championships than any of y'all teams out there. I done watched my team win more championships than any of y'all out there. So stop it. But yeah, it is. This definitely our country. I'm in full agreement. And it's everybody inclusive with that, man. And again, it ain't a war against black on black, black on white, none of that. It's a war against good and evil. And once we start looking at it that way, getting people to operate with love in their heart, and once you see the hate in others' heart, hey, you still gotta love them. You feel me? Because it might be that love that they see in you that be like, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I was led astray with hate. You feel me? And hate to do that, bro. Hate is powerful. Hate is just as powerful as love. Y'all don't get that hate and love again. I said it a long time ago. Hate and love, it literally fuels everything that we do in life. Hate and love, you gonna work your ass real hard when you love her. Just say, for instance, if you love a woman, you gonna do everything that you can to make her happy. But if you hate her, then obviously, or you despise her in some way or whatever, obviously, a lot of us don't really even know the proper way to love. We kind of know the only ways that the world really taught us and things like that. But that's just that. But we still try at the end of the day. Patriots, shaking my head, the Christians, conservatives team. Look, you just always get people who, like, it's just the division that lives within a lot of y'all hearts don't be making sense to me. What's your reason? Like, bro, a lot of y'all need to understand that I know I got my whole ideology of what I think about with politics, but you would want to, especially if you black, nigga, you should want, like, literally want to be a conservative. Do y'all know what the Democratic Party literally is? Like, they give the families more money if the man ain't there. It's like they pay to keep the family separated. Like, a lot of people lazy in this life and in this world. So yeah, y'all want things given to y'all freely and easy. But look at the Bible, and God said a lazy stomach, not a lazy stomach, a lazy man, you will be hungry in need, but a laborer, he will get the fat belly. You get what I'm saying? So we got to work for certain things. Everybody just want things to come so easy, and that's where the Democratic Party come in, and they just hanging in like, yeah, you don't got to do this. Don't work for this. Like, I know so many, and I'm speaking for my own family. I know so many people right now in my own family that they comfortable with living, having a government on Section 8, paying for that. Ain't no way to live. If you ain't paying taxes and they paying you for taxes, are you really living the lifestyle that, like, you feel like, or are you being and settling for less in a sense? Are you settling for less? Yeah, people don't want to hear things like that because we rather live. And I'm not saying, I know that black people, we ain't the only people that's on food stamps and on welfare. But I mean, when you look at the middle class and the higher class, yeah, like it might be a lot of people that is on those, but they are in the middle class. There's a higher number of them than it is of us. And the higher class is a higher number of them than it is us. The cities is cities for a reason. We all got every city, it's structured a certain way. CPS in Chicago, the other cities, you got whatever city things that they got going on there. And it's structured a certain way. Why? Because that is where predominantly where the black people are. They want to keep us stuck in those environments, stuck in that mindset. They want the women stuck in the mindset. Excuse me. Don't have the man in the home. Don't have the man in the home. We'll pay you to keep him out. We will pay you to keep having babies. We'll give you more and more and more instead of, why y'all can't help when a man is in the household, help them get to this place in life together. It's just weird, though. Y'all got to start paying. God said to look and pay attention to all the signs. And some things might not seem evil, but when you playing on the people, when you using the people, however you use, man, you got to just pay attention to everything, though. He said when you get on the system, it's like their list of people that scratch off as being successful. I don't know. I just think he said politics cause so much division. Bro, this whole world is the division. That's why if you don't get Jesus, if you don't start getting him for that foundation, you kind of miss him because you're going to be getting pulled in every which way. It'd be hard for me to talk about a lot of things because I know that this is just what God's will look like. The evil, the things that we face in this world, whoever open up their vessel to take and be a part of whatever that part of God's will that they want to be a part of, that's on them. That's why he gave us free will and whatever. But if you don't got that foundation, he know that if a Christian look and act a certain way, that people who don't have Jesus Christ or really ain't looking for him for real, or they let whatever stress, depression, or whatever things of this world block him from sin and acknowledging him, he gonna let you be led astray from that. If it's so, you feel me? If it's so detrimental, if you care about what another man say about God before you go and see what he gonna say to you, then why? Of course he don't want to. Of course he gonna let you. Why would he? You feel me? He said we gotta raise our shades and open our domes. He said it'd be so hard to love some of these people, though. You got to practice love. Love is an everyday thing, bro. God said that our hearts desperately want to be evil. So you got to fight. You feel me? Your flesh might hate somebody, but your spirit want to love. Our flesh, our minds, and that's what propaganda is. They will show us doing somebody and they do a certain thing and they know emotions is a lot. They can get the world to do a lot, and everything is based off emotions. Think about it all. The Black Lives Matter movement, it started behind emotion. All these movement, it has to start behind. They can never start a Black Lives Matter movement if no cops was shown on camera doing what they did. You feel me? It's all about what the world want to paint for us. This world could literally have us saving and loving each other, but that's not the image that they put in our minds every single day. And we got to understand who is in control of the news, who is in control of these frequencies that I'm using right now. And why I got great Wi-Fi service, but every time I get on their internet and I'm trying to bring the substance to which I'm trying to bring to y'all, bro, understanding the world that we live in, understanding what God, who he said was the prince of this air, man. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. Love my boy. All y'all, let's tune in. Definitely appreciate it. But I'm just saying, bro, we gotta pay attention to the signs, folks. And everything that I speak on, folks, keep your house in check, folks. Never. Again, God said so. What does another man's faith have to do with your faith, in a sense, and what's to come? Don't never let what nobody else believes stop you from going to see what he got for you. Because I remember with the life that I used to live, and some of the things I'm still breaking free of because I lived a certain way for so long, bro. You feel me? A lot of people like Vaughn and like all these rappers, like it'll be so glorious for them to be able to turn their life around and speak on some of the things that they saw on that other lifestyle, because it'll bring so many of y'all out of darkness, bro. It'll really teach y'all so much about like what they really doing and how they really getting this success. Like, man, but you know, people like, you know, Bryson Gray, man, people who he just as crazy with the words is, if you really want to be honest, he's probably you are a better artist with the words. Your brain is, I feel, you know, because anybody who could put words together in of some substance, like I just listen to a lot of your music and I just sit there and think like, man, when God choose somebody, bro, if you are lyrically or you musically inclined and you got that gift, you can use that same gift. If you got it, if you could rap about negatives, you could use that same gift to rap about God. And it hit just as hard. I know the world might not swallow it whole like that, but I'm telling you, you don't want the world to love you. Because if the world loving you, then chances are the one who created it, some in the world gonna love you. But if the whole world seeming like the whole world love you, I think that's a problem. Because I think that God would rather us be hated in the world. Because it's substance into being hated in this world that he said 2/3 would perish in. You don't want to be loved by them. I'm just saying. Hey, them just the facts, bro. Many people, once they start to walk out of the darkness and really start to just understand that, bro, I can be okay with just appreciating music that ain't got nothing to do with running up. And bro, that music is fire, bro. Like, it's fire, bro. Like, you feel me? It's dope. I really feel that, like, when I listen to your music, a lot of it really just made me want to cry being a black man, seeing you doing it and take that route for, like, I was just appreciative that, you know, like, I got somebody that I could listen to when I don't want to listen to all that. Really, I don't listen to a lot of filth, but there is some heat out here. God, you feel me? When people say God like music too, he do. You feel me? We might got a smaller fan base or a smaller following than these bigger rappers out here, but smaller and lesser is more with God. That's why he said 1/3 will be refined and tried as gold is tried. Lesser is more with him, man. That's his, you know, that's just what I'm taking from his words, bro. God always first, man, and he accept and love all. So don't never let what you done yesterday, or you feel me, what you done before you came on here, stop you from going and being reborn in Yeshua's name, man, in Jesus Christ's name, bro. Go and see what he has for you, and I guarantee you that you will be at peace. Yes, you will have your days where you are low. He said that those days, and every man will have those days, but you can be more at peace within yourself than the average man who is chasing in all the lust of the world. I'm still battling a lot of things that I chase of the world. So you know, yeah, we definitely got to start saying his name, bro. We got to start saying his name and praising his name. And when y'all put that God, when you again, this is like how I like to do things. I just want to respect him and show my grace and my love for him. So if I put God in it, bro, I put a big G and not a little G. Hey, go listen to him, bro. Go listen to that man. He gonna and listen with an open mind. And once you listen with that open mind, bro, a lot of the music in which he said it's gonna make you want to cry, because it's like, folks, you got like, why ain't nobody else putting this truth in their music? It's just like, to me, it's just like, it just reveals what God said about this world is just so true. How his word is just so true, and how this world is literally, we love the evil, bro. We love the evil, bro. We love the things that literally rip us and tear us apart from our spiritual bodies. It fill the flesh up, but our spiritual bodies, we be down, we be low, and we be wondering why we so stressed. We be wondering why we so affected in our lives, and we just can't seem to get shit together. It's because we need to clean shop. We need to clean house. You feel me? It's things that I need to be doing to clean house. And honestly, you know, God works on his time, and so that he will get the full grace, whatever, you know, the full acknowledgement. That's how I see most of it. But a lot of it, bro, we still gotta do certain things to get to a certain place, man. For real. We gotta do certain things to get to a certain place. Make yourself comfortable being uncomfortable. Hey, yeah, y'all gotta get into him, man. He said, "Are you ready to answer questions?" Who you talking about? 'Cause I ain't answering no questions. Yeah, man, stay in prayer. Stay in prayer, man. I don't know. I just been seeing, looking at the world, and I had a real good day today. Like, just so good that just be careful for letting the joy of your life, you feel me, be all that you chase. Because in the Bible, bro, it just, God just tell us, like, be careful not to be out here having too much fun. And I know that sounds crazy, but when you are caring and you looking at things the way that it's too much messed up stuff. It's too many hurt people in the world right now for the Jamal to just be having so much fun. So if I'm just overly having so much fun, I'm being selfish into just solely living into what I want to do. I mean, I'm partying, but I ain't thinking about the homeless. I ain't thinking about the people who are having less than I have. You feel me? So, like, just let those words, if it be any fruit in that, like, what can you do for others? Like, let's not think that life is just supposed to be about play, and happy this, bro. When God called for us to be, man, mourning, like the world got a hell of a way of making it seem like it ain't so bad. But in reality, like, especially during the time that we living in now, man, we can all rightfully say that it just seems as though it's coming to shambles. But maybe we gotta wait till the next rapper die for us all to get on that notion that, like, that's just kind of the way things be rolling, man. It's weird. Oh, but yeah, Bryce say get into subscription. I'm gonna have an all-out Bible day, probably 2 days from now. But yeah, I do want to just read one thing out of the Bible. I'm just open it up just to see what God. Before I even do that, like, I'm gonna pray, because I just know how Satan is, man. He, like, our minds is powerful. It's very powerful, and we feel entitled to what we are, our thoughts. But you gotta let God take control. You gotta let the Holy Spirit take control, because sometimes your thoughts could lead you somewhere that God ain't there. You get what I'm saying? I apologize that my stream might continuously be tweaking. I definitely got a better computer and things like that, but now it ain't even the computer, it's the Wi-Fi. But again, man, that's just how these frequencies work. He said, how do you feel about wearing fringes? I feel like if you want to wear fringes, then God placed that on your spirit for a reason. Put it on, and it might make you feel better than these garments will. That's how I feel. Like, everybody got their own pathway to being and feeling more close to God, Yahuwah. Yeshua is Jesus, Yahuwah. Some people have different breakdowns or different pronunciations that they might, but yeah, that's just where it is, bro. I continue to do what make you feel closer to him, and continue to just put love in your heart, man, because again, Jesus said that he will, for a lot of people, creep in like a thief in the night. Like a thief in the night. That means that it could be daytime and he come in. You just don't know when he gonna come in. We don't know at what point will he come in. And because y'all, I guarantee you might be living great right now, but there's a good portion of the world is living in evil, where they think their world right now, which it ain't great. Their world is evil, and understand that God, he sees, and it's time for judgment to be held upon on this earth. That's what I believe. I feel like that's why God using me. I don't think that I'd be right here right now doing this if he wasn't. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just open up the Bible and kind of see where it really just kind of like where the spirit lead me to going. You feel me? That's what I like to do sometimes. Well, I open up. I don't know. I just sometimes I open it up and I just see what I stop on, and I open it up and it's on Job. I don't know if this. Well, yeah, I guess this is the story of Job, and it's the KJV version, chapter 7, verse 1, and it says the title of this. Before we get into it, it says man's time on earth. It says, is there not an appointed time to man upon earth? Are not his days also like the days of the hireling? As a servant earnestly desireth the shadow, and as a hireling looketh for the reward of his work. So am I made to possess months of vanity? And wearisome nights are appointed to me. When I lie down, I say, when shall I rise? And the night be gone. And I am full of tossings to and fro until the dawning of the day. My flesh is clothed with worms and clods of dust. My skin is broken and become loathsome. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle and are spent without hope. Oh, remember that my life is wind. My eyes shall not no more see good. Now I'm kind of questioning is what's really going on here, because it just seems like Job was going through some bad nights from what I'm reading, and maybe the story of Job ain't really one to read right now, because like you got to go look at the story of Job to see everything. Maybe God wanted me to just talk about everything that Job had to endure, because he know me. He know that I don't like to get out and read things or talk about things if I don't deem them fruitful or in substance for y'all in the time. So I feel like the story of Job applies like this. You might have lost something yesterday. You might have lost, or you might be losing something currently right now. You might think that it is getting worse for your life because something might be leaving your life, but don't curse and don't, you feel me, think that God is doing these things to harm you. You know, he gives and he also taketh, you know, and when you love him during the moments and when you feel like it's getting hard for you and people that you love might be getting stripped out of your life, then the people who will make you feel more whole, the people who he called for the will of your life, you feel me? Because your life, yeah, you might want a friend that does these things, but is that the friend that God ordained for you to get to that narrow door? It's a narrow pathway to where we're trying to go, and a lot of people want to go to heaven. But are you going to do that work, that groundwork? Are you going to make that sacrifice to get there? A lot of people want to go to the NFL. I guarantee you they're going to make that sacrifice in the flesh to get there. A lot of people want the riches. They're going to make those sacrifices to get there. But the most precious place of them all, the most precious, well, we can't even really fathom a life that God has for us in the heavens because of how evil and how, just clouded this world can have your mind. You know, how this world can literally just have you in a daze. You're alive, but you literally in a daze. You just thinking that, you know, you spiritually dead, you know? But yeah, if you don't know the story of Job, go read it. He lost everything. And it talks about how Satan and Yeshua, Jesus Christ, was up there basically at God's left and right hand. Satan was telling them that, like, oh, after Job lose this, I guarantee you this gonna be the time that he curse you. I guarantee you this gonna be the time that he tell or that he, you feel me? And that story right there, to me, was that God gonna put you through some tests that you're gonna have to pass. He gonna allow, not so much as that he'll put you through them, but he will allow Satan to test you to see if you are ready to walk into that next part of what he got for you. That's what I believe, man. That's what I believe, bro. But keep the faith and that everything that happens for your life as long as you are alive, like let God. And I know it's so hard, bro. To me, a lot of it is so hard for me because this is a new way of living, man. But when I say that God, Yeshua will give you a new life and it will look somewhat like this, somewhat like what Bryson Gray doing. Like, I'm a talker. I always love to talk. I never really knew that I loved to talk as much as I did until I got on Sports Illustrated. And then I heard my voice and then I seen the traction that did. And I was like, man, I don't know, but something came over me in that time. And it was the holy. And one of the first things that I said in that video was, and I never seen it yet. I hadn't even seen it, but I was just like, the world is bigger than Chicago. You just gotta want to see it. I don't know. It was just crazy, but God will use that gift that you can shine worldly. You can shine light on worldly things. He will let you and allow you to use that for that. But you'll be doing those things for his purpose, for the greater good, for his kingdom. What's better than that? I feel like what's better than dying for his purpose? Like, for real, for real. Bro, you do is be weird. But yeah, man, he said Daniel was loved. These stories in this Bible are so perfect. One of my favorite Proverbs. Maybe let me read something out of Proverbs. Let me see if I can find some. Not even Proverbs, Psalms. No, Psalms are the songs. Proverbs, that's the basically the advice. Man, I don't know, man. I feel like I know so much of the Bible, but I don't really know everything that I need to. He said the Bible is perfect. It is, man. And they have taken out certain things, but when you keep growing and God gonna put whatever they took out that he wants you to know and have for whatever wisdom that he needs you to have it for, he gonna place it on your mind or in front of you when it's time. Again, we all still babes unto him. Not all of us. I ain't gonna say all of us, but a lot of us. We are like babes unto him, man. And it's just what it is. I love Proverbs though, man. If you ain't read Proverbs, you should go to Proverbs. He said, brother, they been burning old scriptures for a long time. What they got to do with anything? Y'all continuously put God's work in a box that only we fit in. I keep telling y'all, it does not matter what man does. Do you think that man can outdo a God who created this world? That's just like you setting up a trap for your kids and they thinking that you're gonna be able to trick you, and they gonna trick you out of get out of the trap that you set up, that you solely made. I ain't talking about a trap that you got from somebody else. I'm talking about that you done built from the ground up and you put your kids in it. And obviously there's a way out of the trap. Yeah, there's a way out of it, but you know that only you know the way out. And you looking at them and you see that they ain't doing that way. You can see clearly that they not doing it that way. And God, he sees it. And I'm just saying that, man, don't be quick to put God in a box because of man's work. Man did this to the Bible. So, bruh, have you read it? Have you read some of the things that's in this book? Because when you start to read the wisdom that God just so gracefully and mercifully gave to us, you won't say things like that. Those things you won't have no need nor care for, because you understand that man cannot fool God. You could probably fool yourself. You can't fool God. You can't do nothing that God ain't allowing us to do. Anything that we have done, he allowed it. He allowed them to take scriptures out of the Bible because he knew that certain people, not trying to pinpoint you, but certain people like yourself will hear that they took certain scriptures out. So yeah, it got to be fake. I'm going to condemn the whole Bible. He knew that certain people would not have the true heart to seek it out regardless of what man said. Forget what man say, y'all. Go see what he say. Go see what he say. He said other books, brother, not the Bible. Oh, I ain't know. But still, same with this. There's been books taken out of this. It could all correlate with everything. This is the one true, man. And why I say this, the one true. And if your book, whatever religion that you got, if it's saying that Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, if they're saying that he is salvation, we on the same team. But don't think that you're gonna go to the Father without going through the Son, because that's what he said. That was Jesus' words. And remember that you gotta say his name. Don't think that you're gonna deny him in front of your peers, because he also said, for those who deny me in front of my peers, I will deny them in front of my Father. Understand, man? This road ain't no easy road, but it'll be the road that you will. I don't got the words to tell you how you gonna love yourself or things like that. He said Matthew 6:33. I want to read that anyway. Matthew 3:33, or is it 6:33? Let me get there real quick, because I know this Bible just be filled with so much love for those who don't believe. Just listen to some of it, and if you don't, hey, he said that, you know, we ain't supposed to force this on nobody. So all those who with the open ear to hear, let's let them hear. 1284, 6:33. He says 6:33. It says, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. That's something that you could do with prayer. Seek him, seek all of him, you know, seek the kingdom of God, and just God, I don't know exactly, because a lot of people they ask me like, bro, I'm just starting to pray. What is it? And somebody asked me the other day, but I couldn't do the live how I wanted to. And they asked me the other day, and they was like, bro, I'm starting this prayer thing, but I'm kind of lost. Like, do you have any advice to give me towards going to pray? And this could be something you could add to your prayer, just as so much as to saying, my Father God, your righteousness, show me your righteousness, show me your pathway to your kingdom, and watch he add all things unto you. He said, seek him first. Pastor Hood on fire. Love my boy. Love big bro. I gotta stop calling people my boy, because like we all grown men, but you know, a wise man will hear, and then he will increase. So me hearing me speak, that just like not so much as appreciation, but respect. You feel me? A man, you know, things like that. You know, just have me, yeah. But let me I want to read a little bit on it. Say, take therefore no thought for the morrow. Ooh, hold on. I think this is the one I love. He said, take therefore no thought for tomorrow shall take the thought of the things of itself. Ooh, do y'all hear that? Do you hear that? You could probably think about what you doing tomorrow, but it might not even happen like that, because tomorrow ain't for us to say if we even gonna be here. And y'all remember that I said that a couple lives ago, that God don't even like when we speak like that. Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing this, because he said, so who are you to speak on tomorrow? As if you like, you know, but we are entitled. This world make us feel so entitled, man. God's love make us feel so entitled because we have free will. He loved us so much that he'll let us trick ourselves, or he'll let us open ourselves up to tricking spirits, to be tricked out of our path. Man, I have to have my name written on that stone in which only me and him know. I have to have that, bro. I have to have that, bro. Hey, that's major love, bro. Major love, bro. I definitely appreciate that, and definitely mean a lot. Jumo Simmons, I definitely appreciate that. Cash App. Hey, Dez, my boy, I definitely appreciate that too as well. And it said, I want to read a little more, man, because I just love his word. And it says, ooh wee. I gotta read that. He said, take therefore no thought for tomorrow, for the tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Tomorrow will do for itself. Everything that will be of tomorrow will happen of the tomorrow. Those are the things. Ooh, that's just so powerful. But it says, sufficient unto the day is evil thereof. I know, man, God's word, he talking a lot of parables, but it's just saying like you just so sufficient and you knowing, you think you know what God has for your life. You think you're your own God in a sense, like his word is you know, man, it can be taken, it can be perceived so many different ways where you thinking that God don't want you to live for tomorrow, or you think that God don't want to give you certain things, but no, he wants you to acknowledge him for your tomorrow. Acknowledge him for your tomorrow and not think so much as that you know or everything that is to come for your tomorrow. I don't know. It says judging and being judged. I gotta get this. I think it's because of my output that I'm doing. What's good with you, brother, man? It says judge and being judged. Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. Y'all hear that? For with what judgment ye judge with, then ye shall be. He basically telling you, so if you telling the man he shouldn't be stealing, I'm judging you. So you feel me? That same judgment that we give off to people, and the same thing that it's basically practice what you preach. And he said, I don't know if this is what it said in Matthew 7, but that's kind of like where I'm at. Before I get to it, I think that God gave us the ability to, before I read any more wrong, from what my Holy Spirit and what I've read out of the Bible, we have the ability, and God give us the rights to judge that tree by the fruit that it put forth. He said, because there's a tree that bear fruit, grows thorns. You feel me? There's a tree of life, a tree of righteousness. You feel me? A tree that is of good ain't going to bear, you feel me, fruit that ain't from him. You feel me? Sour fruit, tainted fruit. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they was like, bro, you know that you're a Hebrew Israelite, this and that, right the bam. And I'm like, I have a problem sometimes when people bring up Hebrew Israelite, because I know that the normal, typical way that we like to use it is just like that knowledge we like to use is, we're God's people. We knew that we was always somebody, and now we don't have love for everybody that was grafted in. So I kind of be looking at that different. But anyway, we were talking about God's love and things like that. And then he just started talking about pimping women, things like that. And like it does a major trembling to my spirit. And I guess why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of people been coming to the knowledge of the Bible, of who we are. That knowledge and this knowledge that we are coming on, that God is revealing to, it means nothing if you're not trying to live the way God called for you to live. Preaching that knowledge to be seen and loved by people is what Pharisees in the church does. They know God's word. They know they have the gift of gab. They can speak these things, but these things mean nothing to no one. I mean, it means it aren't beneficial to you if you are not applying these things to your life. You hear me? He said, now the church of Israelites is tainted. Everything in this world is tainted. That everything, you can look at every world. I mean, every race, everything is tainted. This is Satan's world. So it's a battle of good and evil. And that doorway is there, but we have to be able to find it, man. We got to be able to find it. Hey, appreciate you, big bro. Definitely appreciate you for stopping by, man. It's always a blessing to see, people with platforms, they checking the workout and y'all, period. Y'all, because y'all don't got to be here, man. Y'all could be out doing anything. Y'all could be getting entertainment that ain't fruitful to our spirits. And again, man, we gonna do what we do in the flesh, but we gotta keep reminding ourselves, man. That's what I'm here. I'm here to be a reminder, you know, when y'all thinking that it's so good, or when you at the lowest, that keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't be one of them people who you just trying to love God so much, even if it ain't in your heart right now. Continue to love him so much that he changed your heart until that's all you want to do is be the love that he so much has put out in this world. Because I ain't gonna lie, mine was how I started to go to him was because of the life, and I was so just like I was done with life. I didn't want to live no more and things like that. And I was done with life. But I also knew that if I could find a doorway to life, then I could be able to possibly extend that doorway down to somebody who needed it just as bad as I did. Because if you hate your life, then the love of the Father is not within you. Understand that he said that. And at that time, the love of the Father was not in me, man. The love of the Father was not in me. I was a hurt little boy, and I'm just so grateful. I just see his love. I'm so blessed that I was able to find his love amidst everything that I had going wrong in my life. So let your life be going this way, but see God's mercy over all the things that is going wrong. I promise you, and you will be rewarded for acknowledging him through the evils and the uglies of this world. But yeah, man, I ain't trying to overly talk y'all ears off, man. I kind of like talked 51 minutes over what I was supposed to, but that's just how things go when they supposed to go. Kind of irritated that my Wi-Fi kept popping up. But again, y'all get God into y'all life. Not God, but Yahuwah. Get Yahuwah into y'all life, man. Understand that God, that's how these people trick us. And there might be a lot of people who speak on Jesus Christ, but judge that fruit by what it put forth. They talk about God, they say they believe, and they got a platform. Judge them by that fruit that you can visually see, because you visually, like, you don't dispute that tainted, that lukewarm spirit, or that you feel me? Even with me, because I'm a human being, I'm thinking that I'm gonna do this perfect because I love God. You will be only tricking yourself. Please don't put me that high on a pedestal where you think that you ain't gonna see me fall from time to time and act out in the flesh, because we gotta go through to grow through. So God gonna probably show y'all me doing certain things. I might speak on a certain thing. Everything that he does is for correction, though, bro. Everything he does is for correction. He said, you always say, bro, I just be blocking people who just, I'm not even talking about nothing that got to do with that. And you on here worried about that. I know one of the mods probably already blocked you, but I be lost on to why y'all come. I be talking about God, and then they come in the comments talking about something that ain't got nothing to do with what I be talking about. And y'all probably ain't even see it because he got blocked. He said, should have did Bible Sunday. Hey, man, every day that you see me, you got to know that I'm a representative of his light. Name one time that I got up here on this platform and you don't hear me speak on God's word. And again, if y'all, I'm not supposed to be, I'm not a pastor. I ain't no real preacher. I do those things because I think that certain things, when I'm able and I'm in mode and I can get that fire off, that it can move and lead a lot of y'all to the opening up that doorway to life, bro. So that's why I do it. But that Bible is for you to go and crack it open, for you to go and get in church mode and fellowship with your friends. And if you ain't got no friends that is around you, man, do it digitally. Get you some digitally. It feel just as close, you feel me? That's kind of where I'm here, man. I don't just it's just like the church. Don't just go to church and think that, man, this is all I got to do to show God. No, he want to still see what do you do in your own time, because that is the ultimate sacrifice, what you do in your own time, bro. James, I definitely appreciate that, bro. Yeah, that Again, I with the drill and all of that stuff, I hardly too much really care about. I'm really not even being able to speak on those things how I want to. That's why y'all don't see me talk about every little drill story that come out, everything that happened on O Block, STL, and all that. I don't bring a story out about all that because my work is slowly but for surely changing. And it's gonna be, like, we'll see. I'm just keep asking and praying for God's will to come out through the work. And however it look. But obviously, yeah, I still got more Roblox stories. Cause it's still just me giving y'all that, like, obvious, like that's just my source of my guilty pleasure or my source of entertainment. And it ain't terrible. It's just old hood stories that we done lived through, things that I done seen to kind of change our perspective. Was really, I know a lot of people love the old block, just that whole realm. So I like to, niggas want to hear about what certain people was doing back then, or like certain times that was shared back then. So that's what I do. I talk about things like that. So don't he said, yo, Hood, you ever read Ecclesiastics? I'm pretty sure I read something out of there, but if I didn't, I gotta see why you said it's comforting, and I'm sure once I get into it, I'll see. But yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here. I would pray, but that's what I want y'all to do for y'allself. I want y'all to get into prayer for y'allselves. I want y'all to wrap yourself in God's mercy. Keep yourself protected with His love, because I'm saying, and really for myself, when I'm keep saying this for myself, because I had a good day today. You feel me? I had a great day today. So I gotta see what it is out there that is why I'm feeling this way, because I don't know. I don't know. It's just the way that God made me, that when something going too good, I don't know. And maybe that's because I ain't, my whole life has just been turmoil, that, like, you feel me? I can't fathom just be at peace. I'm thinking that something always there. But yeah, man, V-LOI gang, if you ain't a lame, we gonna be here all week. I'm definitely gonna probably do at least 3 more lives. But again, the next time we get here, it's gonna be different. It's probably gonna be a topic that is out of the blue, y'all. I'm about to start doing a lot of work that y'all might not be used to me talking on. I want to talk again. I want to show y'all what the evil is out there doing. I want to show y'all what darkness is doing. So I want to talk about the conspiracies. Let's do it that way. It's about to be October soon. I'm about to get a little creepy little background, and we really finna, play Satan for a fool. We gonna play Satan for a fool, man, and we finna just start exposing him, bro. We finna start exposing him, and we all V-LOI gang, bro. It's time for, bro. We waking up God's people, His church. We waking up the people who He deemed to be somebody that is, again, because when money ain't money no more, y'all, and movies ain't being made because the world is in mass confusion, and there's wars breaking out. I'm telling you, yeah, it ain't happening right now, but when they start happening, the work that we putting in and that we've been putting in and that y'all been putting in, the feelings and all of that, bro, man, y'all already know. Don't let those good moments cloud y'all judgment of what's to come, man. And that's the last thing that I'm gonna say, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely stay in God's prayer during this time. Don't even, man, good, bad, medium, keep praying. Don't stop. Make that sacrifice. If that could be the smallest thing that you could do until you can get to fasting and praying, keep praying. Keep putting His grace and mercy over your life. You can't go no wrong with doing that. You can't go wrong at all with doing that. Praying over you, your family, your everything. Everything. Pray. Stay in prayer. We gone.